In the past few years, indie developers have taken the reins on couch co-op and introduced us to a whole new genre we call the co-op party game. Games like Overcooked, Moving Out, and Tools Up force you and a group of friends to communicate under less than ideal circumstances. But we're the co-op bros. We live for less than ideal circumstances that make us work together. So we're not here to just review Tools Up, but instead tell you just how much fun it can be to play with a group of friends.
Okay.
Floor out.
Oh, but we have to get out of here too, Jake. No, take the flooring out. Wait for the...
Fine.
There we go, okay. And I get out of the back. Ah!
Go.
I literally gotta make it out alive. That was amazing. I love how you actually have to move it around like real furniture.
Playing Tools Up can be a crazy and chaotic time, but thankfully that doesn't extend to the ease of multiplayer. Couch co-op play for up to 4 players is made as easy as possible for your gang of fits-or-uppers. We're a little bummed this doesn't support online play, but that's usually the norm with co-op party game nowadays.
Without you.
And since this is a co-op party game, it's incredibly accessible to players of all skill levels. That's one of the best things about Tools Up. It can be a casual game to play with family, or a wacky game to show your friends at game night. If you're playing this with the same group of friends, it feels great to go through a ton of levels each night. Introducing this to new people is a little different though. The game doesn't always explain the mechanics, which is part of the design for sure, but having someone who's played before helps a ton. Otherwise, just have patience with the first couple levels as you're learning the game. I played this a ton with my girlfriend, who isn't a gamer but will happily tell you how much better she was at this game than me.
I think it was my walls again.
Wait, how?
I don't know.
Wait, yeah, you missed 2.
Holy shit, okay. Last time was 4 walls. Alright, let's jump through this.
How is that possible?
So while I still have a shred of pride left, let's move on to what makes Tools Up a crazy, fun mess.
We just need to get in there now.
I'm trying to drop it. It won't drop it.
Okay, just go to the bottom room, Yeah, there you go. One more.
I'm wobbling.
One more.
Where?
Right there in the corner, at the back. No cursing. No, there's more.
What's wrong?
Wait, there's more. What? Where is it?
What?
There's a bucket behind the door. Oh man. That's crazy.
Please try it.
Tools Up goes for a laissez-faire approach to teaching you the mechanics, which, for the uncultured, just means they don't tell you anything. It's up to you and your team to discover, for instance, why there's a bucket floating around the house. Once you do realize that the bucket is your trash can, your world changes forever. But it would have been nice to know that beforehand, and I do wish Tools Up explained a few more things than it does. It also doesn't help that the controls are a little bit wonky. There's only a couple button inputs, which is great, but we were constantly mixing it up when we first started.
What is there still to do? Open it up. Ah! I can't let go of you. How do I let go of you?
It made the first 30 minutes or so kind of a pain, but then something happened and we got in the flow of things. What is flow, you might ask? Well, I'd say it's a state of being where time means nothing and life is just an endless grind of bliss. Yeah, I went real deep on this one for a review on a couch co-op party game. I don't know why, but I went there. What my wife and I enjoyed most about our times with Tools Up was actually the opposite of what I enjoy in games like Overcooked. Once we got the hang of it, we were of one mind doing tasks like it was nothing. Each level was a barrier to be trampled by our insane levels of oneness.
Okay, go ahead. Alright. That was a thing of freaking beauty. Holy crap, that was awesome. We killed that.
This is very different from my experience with Overcooked, where I basically was just yelling at everyone.
Absolutely not, Chef.
I know you're safe, but hey, madam, look at me. Stop around.
Yeah, my wife did not like that. Tools Up was a lot more fun for us because it allowed us to work around each other and not through each other. I wasn't totally dependent on her actions, but when we needed each other, we were there. I'm gonna let Gabe take over before I write a whole novel on relationship management. Just know that with 2 people, we really got the hang of it, and it was awesome.
Okay, good, and I think we're good to go. Every time we do it, I'm like so surprised that we pulled it off so perfectly. It feels so good though when you do it right.
While playing 2 players can be bliss, taking on the later levels as a full crew becomes a whole different challenge. Just when you feel like you're ready to renovate a house in real life, Tools Up throws you for a loop by introducing even more mechanics. You now have to move giant furniture around, avoid running into a very cute puppy, and you even have to put up and tear down walls. That's my favorite part. The later levels also introduce a slew of new materials that require even more attention to detail, and of course make it easier to mess up. It's definitely more chaotic with 4 players, but it isn't any less fun. Having defined roles definitely makes it more manageable. In our case, we often let one player boss us around, blueprint in hand, while another handled deliveries. This meant that the other 2 were freed up to do the dirty work and not worry about what goes where or rushing to grab some flooring at the door. By the end, we were a clean, mean, renovating machine that would give Ship and Joanna Gaines a run for their money. More hands on deck doesn't always result in a smooth operation, however. Part of the fun of Tools Up is rolling with the madness of it all. You'll bump into each other, knock over paint, fall into a river, spill stuff, end up continually falling over, all within the first couple minutes of a round. As Andrew said, the controls are a little wonky and you'll feel like the game is intentionally trying to mess with you. To me, that just adds to the fun. When you finish a round where everything went wrong, you just can't help but laugh about it. As we've said already, Tools Up is a co-op party game, so you can't take it too seriously, kids.
Grab the stuff from the river?
Yeah, as it comes through, you just grab it.
Oh, don't get in the river. Don't get in the river, Ariel.
Okay, I had the same mistake. I was like in the river.
If that somehow doesn't entice you to try Tools Up though, we also spent time with the Garden Party DLC that recently launched. And let me just say, it's pretty awesome. Garden Party takes the game outdoors with 15 new levels and a slew of new mechanics like gardening, mowing lawns, replacing patio furniture, and sometimes you even have to contend with a very annoying raccoon. Oh man, I hate this guy. It also comes with some quality of life updates like being able to target specific items or locate the blueprint more easily. We don't normally cover DLCs as part of our reviews, but because this introduces so many new novel ways to play, we thought it deserved a mention.
Look, Gabe and I are both aware that we haven't always given co-op party games the attention they deserve on this channel, and some of you have let us know in the comments before. But Tools Up helped us finally remedy that, and we're glad we did. Our short time in this game was a lot of fun, and considering it's on sale for $5 as of posting this video on the Nintendo eShop, it should be fun for you guys too. So grab some friends, put on your hard hats, and enjoy a night of wacky home renovation. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, subscribing makes a huge difference for us. We appreciate your support and love you've always shown us throughout our time on YouTube. Right now, we're still chugging away at Monster Hunter Rise and playing it with a couple other friends, so look forward to getting that as soon as we possibly can. Until then, we'll see you next time on another episode of The Co-op Bros.
So much fun.
Careful! Holy crap!
My belly gets in the way. Oh my God, I'm trying.
Okay, tidy.
I'm spinning.
Grab the wallpaper, babe.
Where?
Wallpaper in the corner over there.
I'm coming. I'm doing it. Look at me. I got it. Spin and slide. I got it.
Slide
oh
in.
my God, I'm sliding. Ah!
Get out here, Ariel. Get out here.
Ariel! I'm sliding and spinning.
Wow, we got 3 stars up. The woman went the wrong way.
She's showing you her butt.
Holy crap, this lava, dude.
She's like,
Look at her. She's sassy though. Oh man, that's a good one.